The iPhone 17 Pro Max is destined to transform smartphone technology with substantial increases in battery life, performance, and connection. Building on the successes of the iPhone 16 series, Apple looks to be doubling down on efficiency and innovation. This next-generation flagship product is likely to stand out in the competitive smartphone industry, delivering a combination of novel features and practical advancements. Here's a thorough look at what you can expect from this widely anticipated release, planned for September 2025. For those demanding prolonged battery life, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is shaping out to be a remarkable gadget. Reports estimate a 25 to 33% boost in battery performance compared to its predecessor, the iPhone 16 Pro Max. This boost might equate to an amazing 40 to 41 hours of offline movie viewing, establishing a new bar for mobile devices. This jump in battery life is ascribed to numerous causes. Apple's new A19 and A19 Pro CPUs are supposed to enable greater energy efficiency, making ensuring that the device runs longer without losing performance. Additionally, the anticipated C2 processor might further improve power usage, making the iPhone 17 Pro a powerhouse of efficiency. The iPhone 16 series incorporated carbon battery technology and the C1 processor, which enhanced energy density and overall efficiency. Building on this basis, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is anticipated to integrate even more modern materials and technology, perhaps boosting battery capacity while preserving its slim and compact form. These enhancements might make the gadget a viable partner for heavy users, tourists, and professionals alike. At the core of the iPhone 17 Pro is Apple's dedication to offering revolutionary technologies. The A19 processor, along with the suspected C2 chip, is meant to tackle demanding tasks smoothly while reducing energy use. This coupling is supposed to create a fluid user experience, whether you're multitasking, gaming, or watching high-definition entertainment. One of the most anticipated features is Wi-Fi 7 compatibility, which promises quicker speeds, decreased latency, and enhanced connection. This next-generation wireless standard might dramatically boost your experience, especially during data-intensive activities like as streaming or online gaming. The introduction of Wi-Fi 7 presents the iPhone 17 Pro Max as a forward-thinking smartphone, equipped to handle the needs of contemporary networking. In addition to speed advancements, the iPhone 17 Pro is anticipated to boast a smaller design, greatly boosting its aesthetic appeal without losing functionality. These developments represent Apple's continuing attempts to balance power, efficiency, and design, making sure that the gadget stays both useful and visually attractive. Apple is scheduled to debut the iPhone 17 series during their annual autumn event in September 2025. If the firm sticks to its regular release timetable, the gadgets will likely be available for purchase within 10 to 14 days after the announcement. This plan assures that enthusiastic buyers won't have to wait long to enjoy Apple's newest advances. While official pricing data have not been revealed, early conjecture implies a probable price rise of $100 to $200 compared to existing versions. This change might be influenced by growing component prices and global economic forces. However, Apple may also attempt to preserve consistency, likely retaining the starting price at $999 for the Pro model, with higher levels for the Pro Max. Regardless of the ultimate cost, the planned additions and upgrades are likely to justify the expenditure for many customers. The iPhone 17 Pro is part of Apple's bigger effort to preserve its leadership in the competitive smartphone industry. Rivals such as Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra are offering their own advances, but Apple's emphasis on battery life, efficiency, and connection might establish a new standard for flagship smartphones. These enhancements are not only about keeping pace with competitors, they attempt to redefine what customers may expect from a premium smartphone. By focusing practical advancements alongside groundbreaking technology, Apple is marketing the iPhone 17 Pro Max as a smartphone that appeals to a broad variety of people. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a professional seeking dependability, or someone who appreciates long-lasting battery life, this gadget promises to give a great experience. The mix of modern functionality and careful design might guarantee that the iPhone 17 Pro Max stays a top pick in its category. 1. Battery life enhancements might give up to 41 hours of offline video playing. 2. Advanced A19 and C2 chips are intended to boost performance and efficiency. 3. Wi-Fi 7 compatibility offers quicker speeds and improved connection. 4. release scheduled in September 2025, with price specifics still to be revealed. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is destined to alter the smartphone landscape, integrating modern technology, improved aesthetics, and better performance. Expected to arrive in mid-September 2025, this series features numerous major enhancements, including a hybrid glass-metal body, reverse wireless charging, and under-display Face ID sensors. These changes seek to give a more seamless and intuitive user experience across all models, from the basic iPhone 17 to the top iPhone 17 Pro Max. The iPhone 17 series represents a major leap in design, showing a hybrid glass-metal architecture that combines durability with better wireless charging efficiency. A noteworthy feature is the horizontal metal camera bar, which substitutes the conventional square camera bump. This design not only boosts the phone's visual attractiveness, but also improves its ergonomics, making it more pleasant to hold during lengthy usage. Each model in the range features various design aspects to appeal to varied consumer preferences. The iPhone 17 Air adds a titanium frame, formerly restricted to Pro versions, delivering a lightweight but luxurious feel. The Pro models utilize aluminum frames, seeking a compromise between decreased weight and better durability. These material selections represent Apple's dedication to blending innovation with practicality, ensuring the gadgets are both attractive and useful. The hybrid architecture also underlines Apple's commitment on sustainability, since the materials are engineered to be more ecologically friendly. The iPhone 17 series contains a range of unique features meant to boost use and convenience. Among the most expected updates are: 1. Reverse wireless charging. This long-awaited innovation enables customers to charge other Apple gadgets, like as AirPods or an Apple Watch, straight from their iPhone, providing a new degree of ease to everyday routines. 2. Under-display Face ID. Available only on Pro models, this technology incorporates Face ID sensors under the display, possibly removing the need for the dynamic island and giving a fully edge-to-edge screen experience. All models in the series have 120Hz LTPO OLED screens, making better graphics and increased energy economy. With a peak brightness of 3000 nits, these panels give exceptional visibility even in direct sunlight. Enhanced Face ID sensors and a 24-megapixels front-facing camera further increase usage, making the smartphones perfect for video chats, selfies, and content production. This year's iPhone software upgrade, iOS 19, likely to come around the same time as the iPhone 17 debut. However, we'll have a clearer notion of what to anticipate from such software far before the autumn. Apple routinely showcases its next software upgrades at its annual Worldwide Developers Conference, with a public beta of the iOS version debuting soon after that event. Apple has already planned Worldwide Developers Conference 2025 for the week of June 9, which is when we anticipate to receive our first official glance at the iOS 19 software that will come pre-installed on all iPhone 17 models, the Pro version included. According to iOS 19 speculations, Apple's emphasis this year will be on an interface revamp, the first in a dozen years. The obvious objective is to make software seem more identical across various Apple devices, with the iPhone, iPad, and Mac all scheduled to get similar-looking upgrades this year. You'd also anticipate Apple Intelligence to be a focus of this year's software upgrades, as Apple attempts to follow up on the debut of its AI features. A majority of the updates will be Siri upgrades that were postponed from iOS 18. However, we've heard suggestions that built-in applications in iOS 19 will be modified to better take use of Apple Intelligence. If the early iPhone 17 Pro rumors pan out, it doesn't seem like Apple is going to cease lavishing attention on its Pro versions. Potential camera enhancements and a fresh design lead the changes we've heard about so far, and more potential improvements might surface in the months between now and the debut of the new Apple phones. The main debate focuses around the iPhone 17 Pro's pricing and what influence tariffs may have on the cost of upgrading your phone in the autumn. Unfortunately, that image doesn't appear like it's going to grow clearer anytime soon. We're living in an era when AI-powered skills are on the ascent. Phone manufacturers have made it so AI can help humans summarize papers and even have fluid discussions. However, there's no question that one of the main benefits offered to us by AI is how it can enhance our photographs and our camera output. Nowadays, you may utilize AI to improve details in your images, delete parts you don't want, and even enlarge the boundaries of your shot. Combine a single camera on a phone with sophisticated AI, and that more than makes up for the absence of more lenses. While Apple intelligence tools have faced some teething pains, there hasn't been a problem with the photo editing capabilities Apple's released, such as the cleanup function featured on the top iPhones or the visual intelligence tool that allows you to use your camera to search for objects. Those functionalities operate just fine on the single-lens iPhone 16e, and you'd expect them to work on the iPhone 17 Air too. So, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.